yung ibang mga kalye, mga challenging roads. So that's why I called up Chief of Staff Cesar Chavez and DOST Pag-asa. Chief of Staff Cesar Chavez gathered some data from International Weather Station and from his friends from UP, and I gathered data from DOST Pag-asa, which is the official weather station of the country, and I was informed by Pag-asa that there will be a light to moderate but continuous rain in the city. Unlike any other day, for this past few weeks, it keeps on raining, but it rains, saglit lang. But based sa data na nakuha namin, there will be a continuous rain, ambon, ulan, ambon, ulan, ambon, ulan.
So classes were suspended or not?
We suspended at 2 a.m. I was in City Hall, went back to City Hall at 2 a.m. With regard only to preschool, elementary, and high school.
College may klase.
Yung college may klase. Kasi I was informed that wala namang bagyo. Kaya lang, yung continuous rain, if you're familiar with Manila, geographically speaking, we are composed of about 31 esteros. And if there will be a continuous rain, baka hindi kayanin ng aming drainage system yung continuous pour of water. So baka tumaas ang tubig sa kalsada. So, kawawa kagad dyan yung bata. Yung bata. Kaya yun ang immediate na namin. But as we speak, we still continue to monitor the weather condition today. But as of now, may pasok ang kolehiyo. Wala kaming deklarasyon ng ano.
Bakit pati yan, Yorme, kayo ang wala ka bang as executive assistant or weather watcher? How many hours do you sleep a day?
Well,
2 hours? 3 hours?
Most likely. But ito naman paminsan-minsan lang. Kaya ako naman, siyempre umaasa ang taong bayan. This is one way of showing malasakit. Malasakit
Yeah, but we want you to be healthy and energetic.
I am energetic. Just give me a cup of coffee. Saka don't worry, tita. Don't worry, walang tulog. Ang mahirap yung walang gising. Yun, delikado yun.
So, everybody knows that from the time you sat down on July 1 and up to yesterday, there have been 2 great developments as far as my observations go. Number 1, 14 ambassadors, or maybe more now, have
14.
called on you. And then number 2, you just poured water on speculation that you will be having a run for the presidency in 2022. So, do the appearances of these ambassadors presage a global outlook for you on your political plans? Nobody has had that kind of head of state reception in City Hall, Ikaw lang, no? Okay. And then number 2, it's still too early really to say that you're not going to run or that you're going to run. How will you be able to sustain this momentum? This is what people are saying. Isko is doing very well. President Duterte takes his hat off to you, but you're 44 years old, and with all the 24/7 job that you're undertaking, how much longer can you sustain the momentum?
Well, one, it is not my honor, it is the honor of the people of Manila for us being visited by ambassadors of the respective countries. I'm happy that it happened in my time during our incumbency. I'm grateful, but it's more on katanyagan ng pagiging isang batang Maynila.
O, pagkagwapo.
Ng tagalungsod ng Maynila.
Pagkagwapo din, no? May factor din yan, ha? Sabi naman ladies, oo.
Kaya ipinagpapasalamat ko sa member of the board, yung member of the... Ano ba tawag sa kanila?
Samahang kami.
Anong tawag sa mga
Journalist.
sa mga embahada? Diplomatic Corps. Pinagpapasalamat ko sa kanila. Hindi na nga lang kami umabot dahil katulad si President ng Singapore, I was with her the other day, no? Meron pa sana kanina yung ambassador sana sa Mexico pero naulan talaga eh. At saka may presentation kami ng mga nakaw na cellphone and so on and so forth. Dahil pinasasaturate ko lahat ng mall. Kasi itong mga mall, before I answer the second question, kasi kaya na-cancel yung sa isang ambassador. Dahil itong mga mall, nagkaroon ng habit na nagpapaupa ng mga tindahan ng cellphone. Kasi tingnan nyo, magtaka kayo. Tingnan nyo lang, logic will dictate among right minds. Ako hindi ako nagiging malisyoso. Saan nang gagaling yung second hand na cellphone? Two things. Let's be honest. Yung without malice muna. Maybe na paglumaan, ibinenta. But the thing is, there is a proliferation of snatching, rampant yung snatching, rampant ang hold-upping ng cellphone. I have a video where there is a student sitting in a pole, lamppost, tapos tinutukan ng isa ring bata. The question is, bakit may hold-upan ng cellphone? Bakit may snatching ng cellphone? Ibig sabihin, may bumibili. So that's why we found out, sabi ko kay Major Ibay through General Danao, siyasatin nyo nga ito, and only to find out na itong Tutuban Mall at saka Isitan Recto, meron sila mga establishment na nagtitinda ng cellphone na galing sa nakaw. Ang tawag namin dyan, GSM. Galing sa magnanakaw. GSM. Ayun, present namin kanina, plus yung illegal na nangyayari na sugalan sa Maynila. You know, the President, if I may refresh your mind, the President, a week or two ago, nagalit talaga siya sa PCSO dahil winawalang niya yung PCSO ng mga ilang individual at bahagi ng opisyalis ito. Kaya alinsunod sa kanyang tawag o direktiba, sinundan namin. But the thing is, meron pa pala isang industry katulad dito sa Maynila. Saan kayo nakakita, tita? Binigyan ng GAB, Games and Amusement Board, ng lisensya yung off-track. Ibig sabihin, karerahan ito, karera ng kabayo. Tapos itong karerahan ng kabayo, ginagamit na front. May makina din baka magulat kayo. Hindi ho ito tira ballpen Talagang machine. Machine ng betting online. Nagkaroon ng online sabong.
Share na lang din.
Doon sa GAP, very clear yung lisensya. You are allowed to do off-track ng karera except, may except pa talaga, except online sabong. So, nangyari, di pinahuli namin lahat. Meron pang TV, kumpleto, makina, TV. Kaya kawawa naman yung mga betor. Ako naawa ko more sa betor Bakit? Natulonggi sila Why? Kasi it seems legal Tulonggis, naloko. It seems legal Kasi pumapasok sa off-track. May establishment. Yung establishment may lisensya ng GAB. Tapos may permit ng City Hall.
Where does the money go?
Doon sa kumpanya ng online sabong. Wala naman silang lisensya.
But how do they collect the money, the bets?
By a machine. There's a machine, tita. Yes, this is like, alam mo yung pag tumataya ka sa loto, o tumataya ka sa off-track. Ganito to as if official. So we had them arrested, shut down the operation.
Where were they operating from?
Sampaloc yung nahuli namin.
In a house?
No, in an establishment.
Oh.
Under the cloth of off-track.
Okay.
Kaya hindi ako magtataka si Presidente mapipikon. Kasi walang pinagkaiba sa STL eh. Yung pinanggigigilan ni Presidente, may STL. Pero sa likod ng tindahan ng STL, nandun yung bukis. Bukis. Alam ko, masarap din mga kay Presidente. The mayor din yun eh. Marunong din yun. Laman rin niya kung ano kalakaran sa kalye. Yun sabi namin, tumigil sila dito at hindi sila po pwede.
So how are you
How am I going to...
to stop it?
No, we close it
You close
down.
it now.
Even now, as we speak, pinadala ko ang inspection team ng business permit sa lahat ng uri ng mall. Lahat ng mall. SM, Robinson, yung mga nag-harbor ng tindahan. Kaya kailangan nilang gawin yung due diligence sila. Kung hindi, in 72 hours, I'll shut down Isitan Recto, I will shut down Tutuban, I will shut down SM, I will shut down Robinson. Hindi ako mangingiming i-shut down ang lahat ng mall na mauulihan namin na nagtitinda, na nagpapaupa sa isang tindahan na nagtitinda ng mga nakaw na cellphone.
So the owners of the mall are just as liable
Yes, ma'am.
as the person occupying the space?
Yes, ma'am. Kasi the presumption is that you did your due diligence, you did your assignment, you allow Miss Julia Abdasa to sell something, and Julia Abdasa is not selling things that are galing sa nakaw. Yun ang dapat na obligasyon nila. So
Fencing.
parang ano yan eh, fencing. 1612, 1612, PD 1612, anti-fencing. No? Kaya, halimbawa, ito magandang halimbawa. Sabi ni Juan de la Cruz, meron akong massage sa mall. Yung pala sa massage, may dukot. May hagod. No? Ha?
Am I missing something?
Hindi, tita, madaling salita, let's put it in English form. Ha? May extracurricular services. Ayan, at least medyo politically correct. Pero sakali yun, tita, hagod yun. May
Akala ko
dukot.
when you say may dukot, yung wallet ang dinudukot.
Bawal yun. Because that is close to prostitution. It is not allowed. That is immoral. So the mall, for that matter, should do due diligence. That's why they have this admin. So sa atin, ang logic, tita, is simply because pag walang bumibili, walang magnanakaw. Kasi walang ano. And it goes also to a regular buyer, a person. Ayun, sumagot na sila. O yan, o. O yan, kakasagot lang. We will comply today.
Sabi ni...
Tutuban. Ayan. Ayan na, sumagot na. Tumawag na yung general manager.
Action agad.
Kasi we have to. Bakit, tita? Ilang nanay pa ang iiyak? Ilang tatay pa ang iiyak? Na nasaksak yung anak niya dahil sa phone. Napatay yung anak niya dahil sa pagnanakaw, pag-aagaw ng cellphone. At ang masakit nito, tita, ang kriminal, minor de edad. Bakit? Tinuturuan ng mga organizer. Kasi on the premise that there is a law that will protect them from jail. No? So, natuto sila sa buhay. But be that as it may, this is like a balancing act. But ang gusto natin, ang patayin, yung ugat. Yung ugat is talagang yung giving them an outlet to sell. Yeah. So ito'y more on protection sa agam-agam ng mga magulang sa Maynila at ng mga batang maaaring mabiktima nito. Now, going back to the sorry, na on the side ko lang kasi kung bakit na-cancel yun sa isang ambassador. Am I running for 2022? Yun po ba yung pangalawa?
You said it's too early, you're not interested.
Yes, I am not interested. Why? Una, it's too early. Pangalawa, wala pa naman akong patunay. You know, unlike kasi nasubukan na mayor naging presidente. Unlike kasi si Duterte, si President Duterte, he's been in a mayor for what?
20 years.
20 years. Oh, largest city in the country. Davao is the largest city in the country. And he's a lawyer and a practitioner, a piska. So, naging congressman, naging vice mayor, naging mayor. So, talagang medyo ready siya. Ako, unang-una, wala naman akong patunay pa. What is happening in Manila is elementary of governance. The ABCs of governance.
How to explain this outpouring of affection for you?
I'm happy.
Suddenly, they are awake to the fact that Manila can be so beautiful. Suddenly, they realize that all it takes is political will. You don't have to kill anybody. Speaking of which, how safe are you from all this? I'm sure a lot you have won for yourself a horde, an army of enemies, no?
Well, that's what you call, like in journalism, occupational hazards.
Nako.
Ay, hindi ba kayo din may banta? Oh, lalo na kapag kayo may na-discovering kabalistugan. Di ba? Tapos yung taong apektado na yun, talagang, Diyos ko, kung makapagbanta, wagas.
Ang threat nila, mga asawa nila.
Si Pato, oo. Pero ano yan, ako ipinagpapasa Diyos ko yan. Kaya hindi nyo napapansin. After things are said and done, no? Alam ba, direktiba, tapos reaction, tapos resulta. Direktiba, reaction, resulta. After all these things, hindi nyo napapansin, ipinapasa Diyos ko. That's why we call it Manila, God first. Yeah? For the simple reason, ang hindi kaya ng tao ay kaya ng Diyos. O, kaya ito yung mga bagay na wala akong kontrol. Totoo, nag-iingat naman tayo. Ay, hindi naman ako nagpapabaya. Siyempre, mahirap din matrabaho ka ng Flores.
That's your daily...
Yung walang bilang. Kumbaga sa Madyong, di ba, Flores walang bilang?
What time does your day begin? What time does your day begin? What time is your breakfast? You wake up
kanina tumira ako mga 5:30, 6 o'clock.
after making the rounds at 2 a.m. with
Yes.
the weather people. So 5 a.m. is your regular wake up time.
Well, ang regular ko talaga mga alas 8.
Okay.
May mga special occasions lang in times of possible calamities. Kasi I don't want to react on calamities. I want to be there before it happens. So that people will be in place. We may not address or maring hindi namin mapigilan yung kalamidad. But in our own little way, I just want the people to feel, may gobyerno. Nandyan na sila. Hindi man kami makaperfecto ng solusyon sa kakaharaping kalamidad. We just want to make them feel that there is still government who will be with them side by side. Yun lang yung tingin kong purpose noon. But normally at 8 o'clock, kami ni CUS, magkachismoso na kami. Alam mo, swerte rin ako doon sa chief of staff ko. Dahil rin, parang doktor yan eh. On call. Kagabi nakita ko siya, binibideo call ko, nakasando eh. Pag video call ko, patay pa ilaw. Mukhang may ginagawa pa si COS kagabi. Talagang purpose. Because it's an urgent matter. And I'm grateful that this understanding that, these things must be addressed immediately. Because walang bagyo, based on technology, wala talagang bagyo, but there will be what we call the low pressure area in the northern Luzon. But if you look at the International Weather Station, yung heat or yung what we call the mapping, magtutuloy-tuloy yung ulan. So, sabi ko, Chief, anong tingin mo? So, nagchichismisan pa kami. So, but regularly, 8 o'clock or 9, medyo...
And you knock off at what time?
Depende.
10 o'clock.
Yan. Pagka may report na sa akin yung mga netizen, kahit Sabado, kahit Linggo, nambe-birthday ako. Surprise. Di ba ganun yung birthday? Surprise.
Okay, are you ready now for the
Opo.
questions from the floor?
Please.
I'm sure the ladies especially are excited to have a one-on-one with you even for 5 minutes.
Oh, thank you, Tutuban, ha? Just for the record. When I called your attention an hour ago, you reply, you comply, you will comply, and thank
Tuban
you.
is Divisoria, no?
Opo.
Okay.
Oh, kasi doon maraming, nung isang araw, ito alam nyo modesty aside, ano lang tayo, factual lang. Alam mo, hindi lang kasi nagreklamo yung yung isa na snatch. Dahil maluwag yung Divisoria, nakita nung biktima kung saan tumakbo. O nakalawit ng lespo. Nakalawit, dagupan na outpost. You can ask them. So, ibig sabihin, talagang may buting idinudulot din ang kaluwagan ng kalye.
But they also took advantage of the luwag ng kalye to hit Metro Bank.
Yeah. Pero araw-araw, hindi naman araw-araw Pasko sa kriminal, may Pasko rin sa lespo. Machachambahan din sila.
Okay, first question.
Yeah, good morning Mayor, kasi Batang Maynila po ako eh. Yeah, may habang
Hindi, Batang Maynila in the sense na since super talagang taga rito ako. Mayor, meron ho akong gusto lang sabihin sa inyo. Kamusta naman po yung dito sa Recto? Kasi marami ho dyan bentahan ng mga nakaw na cellphone. Yun po ba ay na-check nyo na? At pangalawa, may posibilidad din po bang mapasara sila?
Basta ganito. Bumili ka ng nakaw. Napatunayan namin. O bukas wala ka na negosyo. Because the sauce for the gander is the sauce for the goose. If we apply it to the mall, we apply it to everybody. Everybody that will sell. In fact, even to the buyer, a person, an individual, can be charged under the revised penal code or under PD 1612.
But can you prove it was stolen goods?
Yeah, that's why there's what you call proof of ownership. There's what you call due diligence. Yeah, there's when you buy something, there's receipt, and especially in cell phone or technology, this is what we call there is a portion in your cell phone EMEI. Under the EMEI, yung makikita nyo numero, that is the distinction, the footprint or the fingerprint of any cell phone that being given by the NTC. Kaya unique yung phone. At yun, usually, nakakarga yun sa resibo. O, doon lang malalaan mo
Pero
na.
Mayor, kailangan pa po ba manggaling sa amin yung yung ebidensya?
No.
Hindi.
Hindi kailangan manggaling sa inyo. Kailangan, kung kayo'y bibili ng nakaw, you see to it na hindi nakaw yun. Because there is a law that penalize pag nanakaw, there is a law that penalize bumibili ng nakaw.
Okay, in behalf po ng grupo namin sa Juvie de Guzman Presents, gusto ko lang pong Mayor na sabihin na kung sakali po na nagkaroon ng problema na ganito, sino po ba yung tamang tao? Kasi hindi naman si Mayor
Police.
ang tatakbuhan namin eh.
Police
So,
talaga.
police na po. Doon na po didiretso yung mga complainant.
Police talaga. And I hope no, pwede makisuyo sa inyo
Opo.
at sa mga manunod. Madalas sa hindi. Ito nagiging habit naman napapansin ko lang. Nagreklamo. Nabigyan natin ng hustisya. Nung nabigay na yung hustisya, ayaw na magreklamo.
Okay.
Kaya, yung tolongges, tuwan-tuwa. Paano mo kayo oblo? Wala akong complainant. Di ba?
Pero hindi po ba dapat yung sa side po ninyo kayo po yung magrereklamo?
Hindi po. Ikaw
Republic of the Philippines.
Ikaw po yung ninakawan
Okay.
Madidismiss kung walang complainant
He's
We can
placing the pressure on the owner of the mall.
Okay.
So, no?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, next one. Yes?
Mayor, si Pat. Mayor, ang tanong ko lang yung sinabi ni Ma'am Julie kanina, yung very excessive yung price nung mga past administration na pre-nibitize.
Yung
Mga stall doon sa loob na pre-nibitize, that is city-owned. I do not know kung paano yung PPA arrangements during the previous administration.
CPP.
Opo. Sir, ang tanong, meron ba tayong dyan? O may protected ng batas yung transfer na yun?
Well,
Maraming facility kasi sa Manila, city-owned, pati yung underpass, pre-nibitize, parang Paano po ba yun?
Yes. Una, as far as the contract is concerned, it seems valid, no? But for the meantime, I'll give you a very good example on how we try to review the contract in favor of the people of Manila. And I'm going to give you a very good example of that. There is a contract entered into by the past administration that sa tingin namin masyadong argabyado ang Manila. Valid yung contract. So, we utilize what we call persuasive power. Then, utilizing those in favor of the people, we got back about 3,000 square meter that can be made available for in-city vertical housing program. So, may move na ginagawa ang pamahalaang lungsod ng Maynila. May mga areas lang talaga na medyo talagang legal. I don't have a habit, no? While it is true that it was entered into by the previous administration, but I don't want also to send a very bad message that we are bad in recognizing legitimate and valid contracts, because this will send also a very bad signal to future investors in the city that we have this habit of changing the rules in the middle of the ball game. So we don't. But if it is, for example, and I'll tell you another contract that we arguably or ano bang magandang gamitin salita ron? Hindi, diretsuhin ko na lang. We denied the approval before the City Council. May nagbalak magbenta ng Manila Zoo. Just so you know, it was published in newspaper.
Yeah, natuloy ba?
No, talaga nagbalak. Yung alkalde na yun. Pinirmahan na yung kontrata. Pirmado na. Nung dumating sa amin sa council, nga. Forward back to city legal. Awa ng Diyos, natalo na rin yung politiko na yun, hindi ngayon valid yung contract. Kaya yung Manila Zoo still protected. Now, it is during our time, modesty aside, because you cannot deny data and facts and dates. So, yun ang naging protection ninyo sa amin.
What is being done with the zoo?
Now, we're about to finish with the DED, what do you call the detailed engineering design. Manila Zoo, as I promise you, will be rebuilt. Not superficially, but from the ground up.
Wow.
So that if we're going to rebuild it in a long term. Anyway, sarado naman na eh.
Where are the
Bakit
animals?
andun na, pinangangalagaan naman
Nandiyan
natin
pa rin.
dita. Opo. Tuloy naman ang function ng gobyerno, hindi lang makapag-access ang publiko. Why? Because we are number one violator of environmental protection. Sad to say, the city of Manila is the number one polluter of Manila Bay. So, I cannot allow that to continue. And ironically, it was closed last February, but natapos yung termino ng ibang panahon, 6 months, walang nangyari. So that's why immediately I was there and ordered a technical team to redesign the zoo. Make it more habitable and friendly to the animals, and make it more green, and make it more environmentally
Look more like a park.
yes, kaya yun po ang nangyayari ngayon.
Isa na lang, Mayor.
At may awa ang Diyos, matatapos siya in the coming weeks yung plano, the detailed engineering design. After that, we'll have it publicly.
What about the 4 reclamation projects of Manila Bay that the previous administration had approved?
Yes,
What
it's
do you
still
do with
there.
them?
It's still there. It's not my priority. Basta sinabi ng national government
Na pwede o
na
hindi
pwede, pupunta sa Manila, we'll forward it again to the national government. Kasi ganito yan, no? Para magka-idea tayo lahat. No? When I say it's not my priority, because I'm always prioritizing inland development, because there's too much to do here. inland. Now, while we are doing something for our city, existing city, itong mga plano at mga kontratang pinirmahan na karang administrasyon, ay kapag sila naman ay dumaan sa proseso sa national government, in this case, let's just put it on record, PRA, DNR, PPA, at sinabi nila, ubra, sinabi nila pwede, o saka namin sila kakausapin.
You have time to say no to all four or to one?
Well, kasi may ahensya ng nagsasabi kung ito ay ligtas, kung ito ay pupwede, kung ito ay feasible.
So you will defer to the national government?
Yes. Kung anong abiso ng national government to have the City of Manila and the Office of the President and other agencies under the Office of the President to make it more harmonious. So I let the scientists or specialists on that particular aspect study. Kami magiging passive. But for the meantime, you will never see me there initiating everything. As long as there is communication, we'll forward it back to respective agencies. If we have to sign MOAs, so be it. Bakit ba hindi? Basta, as long as it pass through the process. But for the meantime, in the absence of those, because it's been a dream. And it continued to be a dream.
What?
In the past. To build something else, something there. Then they lost the opportunity to clear, clean, redevelop, help, stimulate inland. So nawala na yung, dahil tinalikuran na lang yung problema sa inland at ibinenta na lang sa isipan at mata ng tao, hindi, magtayo na lang tayo ng bago para umunlad tayo. Ay hindi, kami po sa bagong pamamahala, pag dumating sila, bonus na lang sila sa amin. So what we're trying to address is how can we redevelop, clean, peace and order, vibrant, and ease of doing business and financially.
Are there any areas like Escolta or Chinatown
Yes.
that you're going to prioritize
Yes, tita.
for redevelopment?
Yes, tita.
Which one first? Which one's first?
The Escolta area.
Okay.
I've been selling it. It was not hidden. It was made public so many times. I've been talking to a lot of conglomerate.
Any takers?
Well, I've told them my concept on how for them to be, how to make it more feasible for them to engage Escolta.
Oh.
Now it's their call.
Wala pa.
At least wala naman sila. Meron naman mga nagpaplano ngayon. Ayoko lang silang pangunahan dahil pera nilang pribado yun. But sa awa ng Diyos, nagugulat sila na, are you willing to do that? Sabi ko, why not? Anyway, sabi ko, 1,000% times zero, still zero. Yes. And I always believe in delayed gratification. The principle of delayed gratification, and I'll tell you how. Sige, I'll share it to you. Some private conversation, I'm going to make it public.
Wow.
One, for example, correct me if I'm wrong. And I may be wrong. But I hope you listen to me first. Sabi nga, meron daw 1,000 metro kwadrado. Pagpalagay lang natin, in Escolta, we're getting 1 peso a year.
Huh?
Halimbawa lang. We're just putting numbers for purposes of computation and easily understanding. 1 peso a year. Ngayon, it's been for 2 decades or maybe 3 decades na, nangabulok ang Escolta, di ba? So I've been earning 1 peso a year 30 years ago and still 1 peso a year 30 years after, then that is only 30 pesos. Tama? If we count it right, no? Now, ano logic namin? I applied my simple concept, trying to offer it to them like in this way. Sabi ko sa kanila, bilhin ninyo yung 1,000 metro kwadrado, tayuan ninyo ng 20 palapag minimum to change the skyline of Escolta. And I'll give you 15 years tax-free.
Wow.
Wow! Yan ang unang reaksyon. Tama? Sige, let's do some math again. You know, if they buy this, mawawalan ako ng 15 pesos. Tama ba? 15 pesos. 15 years eh. Okay. If they buy this, they're going to build it in the next 3 years, for example. And after 3 years, they will file for occupancy. And so on and so forth. So, for them, mabalik yung pera nila, I would understand, these people are impatient also. They want ROI. To buy another land and to keep on developing. Tama? So, in the next 5 years, maybe 10 years, ROI na sila. In 13 years, most likely, or 1 decade, bawin-bawi na sila. So, kumita na sila in the next 5 years. And coming 5 years. No. Diba? Malusog na mga bulsa nila. Tama. Napagkaitan ng Maynila. Tama din. Pero hindi nyo naisip, on the 16th year, the city of Manila, with the new mayor then, which is hindi ko naman naabutan. Dahil hanggang 9 years lang ako eh. Di ba?
Nasa Malacanang ka na.
Hindi ko alam. On the 16th year, Manila will earn 20 pesos. Paano nangyari ni Isko? 1,000 square meter times 20 floors, that's 2 hectares. That's 20,000 of taxable property. At 1 peso pa rin, pagpalagay lang natin na 1 peso pa rin, hindi nag-grow yung taxation namin. That's 20 pesos on the 16th year. And that's what you call delayed gratification. And we call it in the books of account, and I think accountants will agree, which is I am not an accountant, that is what you call windfall. Yung new mayor, by that time, will not facing financial problem because ako ang nagsakripisyo. Dapat yung piso ngayon, kinikita ko na as a city. And as a mayor, dapat tinotosgas ko na. Tama? Ayaw ba ng mayor na nakaupo, tosgasin niya yung piso? Gusto ng mayor yon. Pero anong tawag yan? Short-minded mayor. Yung sarili lang niya iniisip niya, yung kanyang liderato lang, yung kanyang politika lang. So that's why I am willing to lose some kind of resources just to change this kind of skolta. And for the next leadership, we'll have kind of ease or economic growth. Now, ano naman ang epekto, Isko? Dapat may catch pa rin, bukod doon sa may catch na 16 years. Ano pa epekto? Alam nyo kung ano? Immediate effect?
Traffic.
Trabaho. Then, if we have available jobs, then there will be peace and order. Because what I believe, that if a person having an opportunity to earn a decent living, hindi yung parang maglalakad ka lang, may mansanas ka sa kilikili, pag ganyan-ganyan ka lang, di ba? Yung mga mayayabang maglakad, pero wala naman. Di ba? Tapos maya-maya, may merwisyo lang ng kapwa niya. Di ba? So, yun yung point ko. Kaya ang gusto ko lang talaga, makapagbigay ng opportunity. Yung immediate, yun yung merong immediate effect. Tapos may magpaparaya. O tapos may long-term effect. And I think if given a chance, this conglomerate, kukunin tong idea to, it will benefit them immediately, but it will benefit the city of Manila in the long term.
But you should also save some of the old landmarks, huh?
Oh yeah, we'll
some
protect.
of those buildings were built by Juan Nakpil, people like that.
Non-negotiable lang heritage.
Okay.
Ayan naman yun.
Mr. Jolan.
Opo. Mayor, kanina lang sinabi nyo, in 1 hour umaksyon ng Binondo. Ilang araw na po nakakaraan, pinahayag ninyo ng Metropolitan Theater ay handang bilhin ng Maynila o handang tanggapin ng libre. Nakarating na po ang inyong mensahe sa mga kinauukulan. 2 araw na o 3 araw na po nakakaraan. Umaksyon na po ba ang mga kinauukulan tungkol din sa Metropolitan Theater?
Una, yung ginawa kong statement sa CCP, ay panawagan. Ang sabi ko, Mamang GSIS, kung hindi nyo rin lang naman tutuluyan, ayusin ang Metropolitan Theater, balik nyo na sa amin. Totosgasan namin because it's one of the jewel of Manila. The reaction that I got is immediate also. Just so you know, this is a conversation between me and one of the top leaders of GSIS, and they texted me and said, ibinigay na po namin sa NCCA. They bought it for 200 million.
When?
A few years ago. So now, just to keep the record straight, from my claim a few days ago in CCP, because I thought all the while it's GSIS. And it's true, it's GSIS. But there was a recent activity about a year or two between NCCA and GSIS. Now, question, Isko, may nangyayari naman doon eh. May nag-ano, ang tawag dyan, nag-construction.
Sa Metropolitan.
Ano tawag dyan?
Rehab.
Nagre-rehab. Well, I don't want to blame anybody, but parang pagong. So, baka mamaya, kaka-renovate mo pa lang dito sa Ledgi, by the time mo sumok pa ka sa Oblo, bulok na naman yung labas. I'm just saying, because
But
we
they
really
have
have
not commented publicly.
No, they have not commented, but I have a messages, exchange of messages.
Okay.
Because they don't want to excuse themselves, they just want to put it on record so that I'll be properly guided. Then, now
we know.
now we know. That's why I made it public. No?
Okay, Joyce, you want to have a Gloria or Joyce? Ladies
Yorme.
first.
Yes, sir.
Ladies first.
Morning. Malago pang buho ko, pinag-uusapan na yung paglilipat ng Manila City Jail sa Bikutan. Eh, ngayon,
Malago pa rin naman Sa Gedi na nga lang.
Ngayon, sa administration mo, magkakaroon kaya ng katuparan nyo ng Manila City Jail ay maalis dyan at yung malawak na lupain yan ay mapakinabangan ng mga
Pesa yan.
Manila. Ha?
Just for the record. Pesa. It's not our property. Public estate. Parang ganun. Basta national government may-ari yan.
National government.
National government.
So hindi natin
Including Pabella.
hindi natin pwedeng pakialaman. Develop naman yung lugar at hindi
Well,
natin-
if they have plans, I would love to support them. But in the absence of plans, I cannot even spend a single cent in that property. Because that's what you call technical malversation under the common rules.
Okay, next.
Sad to say, sad to
sayang
say.
naman, sayang naman.
Sad to say.
Gloria.
Gloria.
Gloria Jane.
Opo.
Gusto ko lang linisin mo na yung biodata mo. Pwedeng isingit lang.
Opo.
Do you still plan to become a lawyer?
If I am going to be given a chance to at least spare a few hours of studying, why not? But if I have a few hours to spare, I would rather have that use to rest and clear my mind.
Sabi mo, lawyer si Duterte, hindi ka pa ano.
Because President Duterte was fortunate enough to have parents who can send him in school on a proper age, the right age, the right time. Ako kasi pabaliktad eh. Di ba kung kailan ako nagkabuhok, doon ako nagka-aral pabalik. Kasi I was not fortunate to have a parents with, kaya akong papag-aralin sa college.
Along that line of inquiry, why do the papers keep calling you Mayor Domagoso? But you ran under the name of Moreno.
No, Dumagoso Isko Moreno. Pareho naman po yun. I still use Isko Moreno.
Yeah, they keep referring to you. Is that your mother's name or your dad's name?
At least swerte tatay ko.
Where is he? Where's your dad?
magkasama na sila ni San Pedro eh.
But
Eh kasi, miss na miss siya si San Miguel eh. Araw-araw, gusto niya makakasama sa San Miguel. Yun, tinawag na siya ni San Miguel.
Tisoy ba siya? Tisoy ba siya?
Tisoy naman.
O Amerikano?
Medyo pogi naman. Nakalawit yung nanay ko eh. Akalain mo eh, nakalawit yung nanay ko. Akala na nanay ko, binata pa tatay ko eh. Ayun pala, pangalawa na siya.
So your mom left him?
No. They're happily together.
Okay.
I have no indifferences with my half brothers and sister. Yeah, anak ako sa labas. Oh, meron kang scoop ha.
How many brothers and sisters from the first wife?
I think 10, 11 sila.
Now they're coming.
Puyat pa tatay ko noon. Ako solo lang ako sa nanay ko.
Solo.
Solo lang.
Ano ang general, yung mga nag-visit na sa'yo ng mga ambassadors?
What kind of
In
support?
essence, ano ang pinaka-ano ng kanilang
Theme. Anong theme?
Anong proposal nila? In what
Ayaw kong pangunahan yung gagawin nila. But if there's one common things na sinasabi lang, meron sila ngayong bagong fresh outlook to the new leadership.
Has the Chinese ambassador scheduled an appointment with you?
Did already.
When?
The other day.
The other day lang?
Opo.
Last Saturday?
Friday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh,
Last week
I've
lang.
not seen any pictures yet.
Po?
European Union?
Yes, they did
Tapos na.
already. And in fact, I saw him the other night, last Friday, in Polo Club Go Negosyo Forum.
Anong pinag-usapan niyo, Mayor?
Yun din, green energy and other things, and especially I told him again, Mr. Ambassador, please help me to launch the Pride Parade in the city of Manila come anniversary of the city next year. Kasi nung nahalal ako, Mayo, hindi ko na inabot yung June 25 kasi July 1 pa ako. Because I want to show vibrancy in Manila. I want to show equality in Manila. You may have all the reference in this world, but you're still human being at the eyes of the city government.
So you support Soji?
No, I don't support anything. I support equality. Choice. Your preference is your preference.
There's some kind of tension now between the proponents of the Soji bill and the fact that President Duterte already has his anti-discrimination law in Davao.
Yeah.
So he's saying there's no need to push Soji because we already have an anti-discrimination law.
Exactly. That's my point. Now, if I'm going to support Soji, I don't know because I've not read the Soji proposal. Because it's all conversation between a person and another person's point of view. How can I support something that I don't know? Two, I respect preference. In fact, talagang pinapractice ko yung sinabi ni Abraham Lincoln, that all men are created equal. By principle. Kaya
All
sa akin,
men, all men.
Hindi, ibig sabihin, it was
All men, he said.
it's a metaphor that every human being should be respected, no matter what color or gender. Kaya lang siya nagiging issue ngayon because people are involved because of the accessibility to outlet, yung expression of their point of view. But when I was asked, am I in favor of the gay marriage? Sabi ko, our law says that under the family code, man and woman, we have to follow that until there is a new law. I will respect the law.
What kind of toilets do you have in City Hall?
We have 2 toilets, one for women and one for men.
Are you going to add
Well,
Or
why not?
neutral use?
Why not?
Malinis ba ang toilet nyo?
I'm very
Malinis ba ang
specific.
toilet nyo?
Challenging ang toilet namin.
Walang tubig? Walang tubig?
May tubig.
Sa amin wala.
May tubig.
5 p.m. lang.
Pero it's a challenging thing.
What if that Gretchen had that experience not in Cubao but in City Hall? What would you have done?
What? Na pumasok siya sa...
Ayaw siya papasukin ng janitress sa ladies room.
Oh.
What would you or your janitress have done?
Well, ganito yan, ano? Let's be honest to ourselves. You were born male. Okay? Because of your preference, which I respect. No? Nagpatabas ka. At ginawa mong babae ang sarili mo based on, science.
Sexual preference.
But, kung ako naman sa iyo, while we respect you of your choices and preference, hindi ba naman magandang irespeto mo rin yung karapatan ng ibang tao? Because if you have a right, may right din yung ibang tao.
So pag may Adam's apple pa siya, malaki ang boses niya, malaki ang katawan, dapat sa men siya.
Well, it doesn't mean that malaki ang boses, may Adam Apples, lalaki na. May kilala akong mga babae na malalaki talaga ang muscle. Kaya mali. Kaya ang discrimination should not...
Figure.
Oo, talaga.
Privacy.
Oo, sa totoo lang, tita. Kaya lang siya naging ngayon dahil, it turned out to be a political issue instead of a social issue that should be addressed. Kasi ako, naniniwala ako, sige tita, ganito. Let's just say, sige, ganun ang sitwasyon. Babae kayong tatlo. Sumok pa kayo sa pambabaeng CR. Kasi babae kayo eh. Tapos, alam mo, itong friend mo, hindi na dahil sa hindi mo alam alam mo itong friend mo, nagpatabas. And you know, that he was born male. Although your best friend, your close, meron na siyang boobs, meron na siyang kung ano man 'yon, hindi ko ma-describe ko eh. What would you feel, tita? Would you feel comfortable? No, comfortable?
With him or her.
Oh, him or her.
If I know her,
yes.
and he has convinced me that he's feminine, I will let him join me in that
Okay.
ladies' room.
Good for
But
you.
if he is a stranger,
Yes.
and he looks like a big guy who can overpower me, or he looks like a voyeur, I will be the one to go out. I will let him go in, but I will be the one to go away for my own safety.
So, it is unfair to you.
I will have to look for another bathroom.
Yeah, and it is unfair to any Marys.
So you're not going to encourage a bill of that sort like some other cities did?
Kasi ganito yun eh, tita, ganito yun. Ang sinabi lang sa kapanganakan ng ating estado, ang lalaki pinanganak na lalaki, mananatiling lalaki. Hindi, yun ang ano eh. Sa birth certificate eh. Hindi ho ba? O sinabi naman ng kapanganak ka mo'y babae, mananatili kang babae. Kasi patas yun eh. Yun ang susundin natin. Now, if you want to express ourselves, yes, you can. I will respect you with that. With all honesty, 100%. But now, if you want somebody, or you're requiring somebody to respect you,
Act accordingly.
ang galing mo, tita. Act accordingly. And respect is not being asked. It's being given. So ako, kasi, tingnan ninyo I don't want to be ruled, if I am an ordinary citizen, I don't want to be ruled based on perception. I want to be ruled based on law. Because law, in a civilized world, in a civilized time, we are guided by law and order. Without it, that's anarchy. That's chaos. Yes, I respect them. Don't get me wrong. I've lived with gays. Most of my life.
Where?
In showbiz. Day in, day out. My manager is gay. I slept with him in the bed. In the same bed. No. I slept like tulog. But never niya akong hinawakan. That's why I have high respect. I have high respect with them. I dance with gays because they are my instructors. I mingle with tomboys. My sister-in-law, for that matter. So, kaya sa akin, non-issue siya. All men are created equal.
Stop saying all men.
Oh, I mean, hindi yung sinabi lang ni Abraham Lincoln. It's a metaphor. Basta lahat, ganito na lang.
That's
Sige.
sexist language.
Let me put it in my word. Lahat ng tao ay pantay-pantay sa mata ng batas, sa pagkilala ng kani-kaniyang karapatan. Diba? Base sa umiiral na batas. Kasi may mga karapatan maaaring hindi pa nadidistinguish ng batas. For example,
GCTA.
for example, I don't know kasi I'm not a constitutionalist. But under the US Constitution, there is a provision there, pursuit of happiness. And that simple two words, that's yung words niya. Ang lawak pakinggan yun ng ibang estado sa Estados Unidos. Why? Tingnan ninyo. Sa Estados Unidos, about 50 plus of them, no, state, some recognizes gay marriage, some other not, and some others don't. Why? Because hindi siya maliwanag pa sa ibang estado. Pero sa ibang estado, ikinikilala, sabi nila, hindi, merong kinikilala dapat ng estado. Ang kaligayahan o paghahanap ng kaligayahan ng isang tao. Sabi, malawak na yun. Anong uri ng kaligayahan? May kanya-kanya tayong kaligayahan. Masaya ka lang na kumukuya-kuya-kuy dito. Masaya naman siyang pa-party-party dito. And that is right. Kumbaga, hindi mo talaga ma-distinguish. So, for now, as we speak today, sa akin lamang, ito ang batas. While I have my personal point of view as a person, but as an individual also of the country, I have to follow the same law applicable to every Filipino. Ayan lang naman yun, not to confuse anybody.
Joyce.
Yes, sir.
Good morning po.
Wait. Joyce has a question.
We don't have an anti-discrimination law. But Davao has its own ordinance.
Ordinance. Sa kanya yun.
Oh, Quezon
sa atin
City
wala.
also. In Quezon City, we call it anti-discrimination law.
Sa akin,
Manila, ganyan.
don't have to. Anybody who will discriminate.
Do we need an anti-discrimination law given
Well,
the scope
discrimination,
of present laws?
discrimination by itself is, there is what we call moral responsibility to protect those who are being discriminated. Because if you think that, anong tawag? Pantay-pantay. As a leader, you have moral values and moral obligation.
Okay.
Ayun, diba? Anyway.
Question.
Mayor, good morning po.
Isa lang.
May follow-up lang.
Hindi niya pa ako
Follow-up,
natanong.
follow-up lang.
Wala pa siyang tanong actually.
Follow-up.
May sinuggest lang siya.
Plan for Intramuros in terms of developing it.
Oh, thank you for asking. Intramuros is now very active through Intramuros Administration and Secretary Berna, DOT, including NPDC in Rizal Park. So any development na gagawin nila, kasi binibigyan ko sila ng laya base sa kapangyarihan pinagkaloob sa kanila. I think PD 1616 ba yun? There is a PD that created the administration. So I'll respect their administration as long as they respect also the City of Manila. But in this case, as we speak, they are collaborating with us. So we collaborate with them. Maganda ngayon ang tawag diyan environment.
Is
Ng
IA,
national government at local government for that matter.
is IA national or local?
Yes, under the Office of the President, under DOT, Department of Tourism.
Okay, next
One of the
question.
subsidiary of DOT. Yes, sir.
Good morning po, Mayor Victor Kenji po. Mayor, tatanong ko lang po yung Rizal Memorial kung pag-aari ng gobyerno.
Kung hindi po ako nagkakamali, ang Rizal Memorial po ay pag-aari ng siyudad ng Maynila under the use of RAC. Under the use of RAC agreement, as long as PSC is using it as a sports facility, they can use it indefinitely. But if they will change the use of that portion of the they use it differently other than sports activities, then the city of Manila can take it back. Now there was an attempt by the previous administration again to sell PSC in a tripartite agreement, but we're fortunate enough that the sports-minded people,
Yeah, the public.
protested. So it was protected now. It is still protected now.
Kasi po, Mayor, before mag-election, bilang athletic ng Philippine team po sa ating bansa, nakasama ko po si Lydia De Vega at si Elma Moros. Na-miss ko po mag-jogging sa loob ng Rizal Memorial Stadium. Sabi ko po sa security, pwede po ba ako mag-jogging dito? Hinatak po nila ako palabas. Kaya nung that time yun, lumapit po ako sa librisa ng barangay, humingi po akong tulong before Mayor mag-eleksyon. Ang balita po dati, gusto nila ibenta ang Rizal Memorial Stadium.
Huwag ka nang lumayo. Bibigyan kita ng masamang ginawa nila. Nakahinto lang
Ayaw po nila akong
Nakahinto.
bigyan ng permit for jogging, for physical fitness para sa aking...
Hindi.
Kasi bilang athletic, masama loob ko before. Kasi doon po kami naglalaro sa Rizal Memorial. Nilabas po nila ako, pinaya nila ako sa labas. Samantalang dati akong Philippine team. Kami mga athletic. Tsaka yung mga student po sa PUP, pinalabas po nila nyo before mag-election po nyo. Kawawa yung mga bata, imbis na mag-physical fitness, nilabas po nila kami. Ayaw kami bigyan ng permit. Diyan sa PCSO po.
PSC.
PSC po.
Okay, huwag ka nang lumayo. Gusto mo mas malala. Bago ka dumating ng PSC, pagbaba ng tulay, yung lupa ng easement ng ilog, binenta rin. Ngayon, tinatayuan ng building.
Where? Saan? Saan? What street?
Doon, sa ano? Sa tabi.
Sa tabi ng Rizal Memorial?
Di ba ito yung tulay? May tulay, di ba?
Opo.
Sa left side, bago dumating ng gate ng Ninoy Stadium, Ninoy Memorial, may space. O tingnan mo, may pader. Mayroong yero.
Oh my God.
Naibenta.
Oh, so what happens now?
Yeah, we were taking hold of they were reviewing the contract.
Oh, good.
Binenta rin ng dating administrasyon. Easement ng ilog, pag squatter, tinatanggal natin hanggang 3 meters.
Opo.
Ito pati ilog, gusto tayuan eh. Can we, let's be honest to ourselves. Kaya ako napipikon doon sa mga nagsasabing para sa mahirap. Ha?
Anong mahirap?
Pagka squatter,
Tanggal.
ipipikit ang mata ng gobyerno, ng City Hall, para tanggalin. Pero pagka gusto may bibiling inchik,
Oy.
hindi, inchik bumili. Hindi ko naman nilalat ang inchik, but this is factual. Ayun, natayuan. Tingnan ninyo, and I challenge anybody. Check it. Easement,
Binenta. How many square meters?
about 200 plus square meter.
Oh my gosh.
May question dyan.
Kaya hindi ako magtataka kung nagkataon lahat nabenta pa. Hindi, kaya ako naggaling puyo kasi yung naiinis kasi para bang ngayon lumalabas na lahat. Ang saklap, tapos ikaw makaka-experience, dati ka national team. Kung di ba naman talaga masakit yun, hindi ka makatakbo sa pambansang,
Silver medalist siya.
sa pambansa, kahit nga hindi na siya medalist eh. Yung maging national team ka lang eh. Ang hirap na eh. Ito yung pambansang pasilidad sa pangkalakasan, palarong pangkalakasan. Na hindi ka ma-accommodate. Why? Masisira ba yun pagka tinakbuhan ko?
Yung po nagsasalita na yun si Ginoong Kenji Salonga, silver medalist sa Southeast Asian Games.
Oh, di ba nagbigay ng karangalan? Oh. Ako, minimum requirements ko yung pagiging national athlete no lang eh. Eh mano pa kung nagbigay ka ng karangalan? Tingnan nyo yung tono niya kanina. Kundi may hinagpis yung tono niya. Hindi reklamo yun eh. Hinagpis yun eh. Eh ilan pa kaya? Kaya nakakalungkot.
Oh, who wants to ask the next question?
May pinasasabi lang yung PCSO.
So?
PCSO.
Bakit
Yun
PCSO?
daw yung Rizal Coliseum. Ay, Pagcor pala, sorry. Si Ma'am Twinkle, under construction na yung, yung Rizal Memorial.
Oh.
Financed by Pagcor.
Good.
Para alam mo lang.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ayun
ma'am.
siya, Mayor.
Which is good. But the point is, after construction, will this be made available to other athletes who used to give pride for the country?
What kind of a structure is it supposed to be?
I don't know, Tita. It's
Pangkor?
inside the...
Twinkle, would you
inside
know?
the, ano.
Twinkle, do you know what it is? Twinkle, yeah. That easement that has been occupied for building is illegal, patently illegal.
No. That's outside That's outside the PSC. The one that I'm mentioning is the easement of Ninoy sa kanto lang binenta ng dating administrasyon.
Sino yun?
Pero ano yung sinasabi nilang Pagcor? Financed by Pagcor.
Hindi, iba to. Iba yung sinasabi ni Twinkle. Inside yan.
Correction.
Iba yung sinasabi ni Twinkle. Sa loob yun. Yung mismong facilities ang tinulungan ng Pagcor. Ang sinasabi kong binibenta is yung nasa kanto, easement. Kaya hindi ako magtataka, pati PSC, binibenta. Ito nga, easement, bawal na to sa batas eh.
Can you rescind that contract?
Yeah, that's why we're studying it. That's why it's on halt.
Pero may construction activity.
And I called the attention of Secretary Simat. Sabi ko, tingnan ninyo, nagpatanggal. Alam niyo bakit? Nagpatanggal kami ng squatter sa gilid, di ba? Napansin niyo, di ba, a few weeks ago? Kasi kailangan na silang ilikas, ibigay silang panibagong bahay. And yet, hindi namin mapalayas yung private entity na sinakop mismo dingding ng ilog.
Okay, Sol.
How can you sell something that is an easement? If people of Manila, the poor people of Manila, cannot live within that particular meters because the law doesn't allow it. Pag mahirap, tatanggalin. Pag mahirap, gigibain. Pero pag may chapi ka, pwede.
Sinong broker?
Chapi pizza. Paano?
Mayor, sinong broker?
Andyan lang oh.
Okay,
Andyan
Sol.
lang yan.
Sol.
Good morning po. Bilang isang Manileña,
Opo, Nay, please.
lola po.
But you look younger.
Pwede.
Bilang isang taga Maynila, ang perennial problem dito, mula nung unang panahon pa, yung solid waste disposal. Ano po ang plano nyong gawin tungkol doon? Kasi, although laging nababalita, yung lumang Smoky Mountain wala na dahil meron ng high-rise doon ang tawag Paradise. Hindi alam ng marami, across the street, yung Pier 18.
Pier 18.
Tawag naman doon Fortune. Doon madaan ngayon at kung saan lupa-lup yung tinatapon yung
Yan.
solid waste.
Okay.
Ano balak niyong gawin ngayon?
Una ko pong balak gawin, wag po kayong mag-alala. Hindi po ako magtatapon ng solid waste para damputin muna. Hindi ko po gagawin yun. Lalo na kung dagat. Yan, at least yun man lang kaya kong ipangako sa inyo.
Hindi ka naman hindi ka naman balita sa drawing eh.
Pangalawa po, yung nakita nyong second Smoky Mountain, sabi ko doon sa contractor nila, na hanggang ngayon ay contractor pa rin ng Maynila because it's under contract until December 31, until we had it public bidding next year. Sabi ko sa kanila, paano naipon ang basura sa Pier 18 na naging mala Smoky Mountain, wherein under the contract, very simple, for any taxpayer of the City of Manila, this is how simple the contract is. Sabi, ito ang 800 million. Korporasyon ABC. Ang trabaho mo, kunin ang basura sa kalye, isakay sa truck, ilagay sa transfer station, ilabas ng Maynila. Ganun lang o. Talagang sa kapal ng kontrata, sinimplify ko po paano yung kontrata. Ito ang pera, bayaran kita, City of Manila, kunin mo yung basura sa kalye, sa komunidad, sa bahay, ilagay mo sa truck, ilagay mo sa transfer station para sa malaking sisidlan at ilabas mo ng Maynila, whether by a container or by barge. The question is, paano mo napalaki yung malabundok na basura sa Pier 18? That they have to answer.
What company is this?
Oh, there is IPM Pileco. Oh. Yung dating administrasyon.
As early as now, meron na ho ba kayong naiisip na mga plano o patakaran para palitan yung ginagawa nilang ganyan dahil talagang mahirap gawin dahil hindi may maiiwang kalat dun sa docking station.
May awa po ang Diyos. Sa susunod na mga kontratang papasukin ng Maynila, meron po kong ipalalagay na maigpit na bahagi ng TOR. Kasi may mga mayor nagpapaluwag ng TOR. Pag lumuwag yung TOR, pit na pit doon sa kanilang preferred contractor at the expense of the public.
Custom made. Thank you.
Okay, next question, the lady.
Makon.
Mayor, meron kasing Supreme Court ruling.
Yes.
Yun sa Mandanas ruling about this, which provides na yung local government will have a share dun sa
Port operation.
Yeah, yung sa port operations, and then from the Bureau of Customs alone, ang windfall na makukuha yata ng city government is 90
Billion, more or less.
Oo.
That's going to be on 2022. Hindi pa ngayon.
So, ito ba isa rin na sa basis nyo in saying na
Manila will be
Richer than
richer
Makati.
than everybody
okay, will always
in Metro Manila.
So, aside from this, ano pa yung basis nyo in saying so?
Yes, with that money, we can reinvest it. Through what? Long-term vertical development. Addressing what? Tourism, traffic, healthcare, and in-city vertical housing program para sa mga mahihirap namin na walang sariling lupa sa lungsod ng Maynila. Because I don't like the feeling na ang solusyon sa squatting, itapon sila sa malayo. Lee Kuan Yew, Prime Minister, sumalangit nawa ang kaluluwa ni Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, did it very well. And I was hoping, may awa ang Diyos, bigyan niya akong lakas ng pangangatawan at lawak ng kaisipan at kakayanan. Yun at yun, almost 90%, yun at yun ang gagawin natin sa lungsod ng Maynila. The
Where?
same thing
Where?
anywhere, tita.
Is
We have a
there
lot of
available
properties.
land?
Instead of selling, yes, yeah, good question. Is there available? Yes, instead of keep on selling properties within mga peripherals. Katulad nun, yung nabawi natin, yung pinirmahan na kontrata nila nung araw na karang administrasyon. Oh. Nakipagmatigasan ng gobyerno ng Maynila. Bakit? May nakita akong konting window of opportunity for the people of Manila. Then I used that small window to utilize persuasive power. Then Manila and the people of Manila gained 3,000 square meter. Then in 3,000 square meter, I can accommodate X number of informal settlers. And there will be a proof of concept. The same thing with Del Pan Sports Complex. Saan ka nakakita ng sports complex? May basketball na sa labas, may sports complex pa sa loob. Yeah, you come and visit the Del Pan Sports Complex. It is impractical and illogical. A person with sound mind would not, may basketball na dito sa labas, may basketball pa sa oblo. O di yung basketball na sa labas, gigibayin ko. Hindi, gigibayin ko. O tapos yung squatter natin sa Valderrama, just adjacent to that property. If I put vertical housing there, then I will give dignity to the people of Valderrama Street at the riverbank. Pagbaba ng Del Pan Bridge. So mailalagay ko na sila sa maayos at disenteng panirahan at meron na silang kapanatagan. But this will entail a lot of cash from the city. That's why dead set ako in such a way that I really wanted to build massive housing in the city of Manila. But not what you call mass housing. Kasi double meaning yung mass eh. Pangmasa, yung gano'n. O parang bahay ng kalapate. Para masabi lamang na mayroong pabahay. No! Naging squatter ako. I know the feeling na nagbibigay ng 18 metro kwadrado na daig pa ang bahay ng kalapate. Kaya yung dinidesign namin sa Bitas, 42 square meter. Why? 2 bedroom. Buhay. Isa para sa magulang at yung isa sama-samang anak. Bakit? Para maiwasan ko na rin yung future problem. Bakit? Pag naka-stainless na yung tatay, sa malamig na gabi, sa kalikutan ng dalirit na kakatihan ng katawan niya, minsan napapakialaman yung anak. I mean, I grew up in squatter. I know this. I've experienced this. I've heard this. Experienced this. So not to face that kind of problem in the future, when you try to address their situation, total, mahirap naman talaga magpatayo ng pabahay. Total, mahal naman talaga magpatayo ng pabahay. Eh, di gawin ko ng disente. Pabahay pa rin, pero disente. May dignidad. Hindi yung masabi lang, ha?
Magkano?
1-2. 1 to sawa. Because the government should not, tingnan nyo ha, ito marami nagdi-disagree sa akin. Dito marami nagdi-disagree sa akin eh. Pag kinukonsulta ko, because they want the people to pay to the point that they cannot even afford. Then it defeats the purpose. Okay. Do I want the people to pay? Yes, I want them to pay. Pero to pay in such a way, the way I know it, kung magkano lang talaga ang kaya nilang i-spare. Because we, the government, should not be earning. We should be spending. Ang perang pampubliko, ang perang kaban, hindi iniipon para palaguin sa bangko. Ito'y ibinigay sa taong bayan para tosgasin through services.
But it might make them lazy.
No. If we are going to find fault, if we keep on, we are being prohibited or parang hindrance sa atin, natatama rin ng tao. Hindi. Una, tukdin muna natin yung obligasyon natin na bigyan sila ng kapanatagan sa pamamahay. Kasiguraduhan sa pamamahay. O susunod na gagawin ng pamahalaan, itatama mo ng konti yung utak. O susunod mo gagawin sa kanila, paano mo sila bibigyan ng hanap buhay? Susunod mo gagawin sa kanila, sisiguraduhin mo na yung mga anak nila, pinasosok pa nila sa eskwelahan. Kumbaga, you really have to develop. Mr. Yu did it. He did it in a full ecosystem, in a full cycle. He did it. That's why everybody has a... Nung bandang uli, nung nagkakagulo-gulo sila sa loob ng housing, nung unang gulo eh. Halo-halo, Hindu, Indian, Chinese, Malays, in a building with different cultures and traditions. But you know, he was very patient enough. Una, pabahay. Pangalawa, disiplina. Pangatlo, opportunity. Pangapat, pinag-aral niya mga anak. Alam mo nung bandang uli, mas mahal pa yung condominium nila kaysa sa yung nawala sa kanila dati. So, it takes time. I'm not saying this is the perfect solution. I'm not saying magagawa ko lahat yan. But I have to try.
How many houses will you build on that Vitas?
Bitas siguro.
Stand-alone housing?
Yeah. No, tita. Ano na to? If you're familiar with Bliss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pero mas maganda ngayon, tita. Dati, ang pinapayagan lang ng NHA, ito recent, just so you know, may recent development. Now we are allowed up to 14 story. Dati hanggang 5 story lang. So we can accommodate more.
Okay. Next question.
Yes.
Wait.
Opo.
Kasi sabi mo sa 2022,
Opo.
yung sa Bureau of Customs na funds will be in place. In the meantime, aside from what you are explaining now, do you have a measure to address a massive housing problem?
Yes.
Kasi
As we speak, it's being designed.
Is so small compared to the problem in the Philippines.
No, as we speak, it's being designed.
Okay. Next
Dalawa
question.
na binanggit kong lugar.
Vitas and
Del Pan.
Delpan.
No, I cannot promise you when it's going to start with an old money, with an old budget, because what I have today is a previous plan, which has no plan at all.
Where will you put the present residents of Delpan?
Previous budget eh. A budget has a plan, but they don't have a plan about in-city vertical housing program. And with the 4.3 billion missing, sabi ng COA, 4.3 unexplained. Hindi naman ako may sabi nun. It's there. You know?
So while the plan is being planned,
Now, what we're doing, lay down the policy, lay down the ground, lay down the plan, come, may awa ang Diyos, maging episyente kami, maging magaling kami, kung magiging magaling kami, come 2020, we have fresh funds. Through these fresh funds, we're going to utilize a portion of it to fulfill and to prove to anybody that it can be done. Now, if we buy time and try to, the mindset namin, yan ha, totoo tayo. Magpursige na kayo, magpunyagi kayo. Talagang tutuloy-tuloy natin to. Then, dumating ang oras, nakautang ako, which is I'm willing to take a loan. Why? Okay lang. Bakit? Utangan ko naman, pera din ng gobyerno eh.
where will you put the present residents now?
They're still
Where
there.
the housing is being,
It's an open space, tita.
they will sleep there?
No, the one that we're going to put in city vertical housing program,
Oh.
it's an open space.
Oh, so,
So those ISF adjacent to that open space owned by the city of Manila, sila yung beneficiary. Di nakabakante ako ngayon dito. Yung binakante ko rito, yun naman ang tatayuan ko. Yung katabi naman niya, siya naman lilipat ko. Ito, bakante na naman, titirahin ko na naman to. Siya na naman ililipat. 3 block kasi yun eh. So before we know it, the entire stretch has in-city vertical housing
wait.
program.
The gentleman has been
Yes.
waiting for his turn.
May report po kahapon from the DOH na sinasabi 40% daw po ng mga kabataan sa Maynila ay hindi nabakunahan for polio. And may takot yung DOH na baka bumalik daw po yung polio.
And there was a campaign, if I may refresh your mind, a few weeks ago. And we're encouraging, and I've been calling the attention of the parents, because this medical assistance that the DOH and the City of Manila is providing, in this case bakuna or laban sa polio, is available in our health centers. And we gave directive already to Manila Health Department to go around the city in their respective communities. Talagang hikayatin. Now, yes, kailangan, dati nga, kung kahapon yan 40%, last week 53% pa yan.
The fear is the vaccination eh.
No,
Since
but
they
this is
oral.
yung nung araw pa tayo.
Medication.
This is tested and proven eh. Ito
So,
yung oral.
one
Baka lang, tinatawag lang natin siyang bakuna because
Inoculation.
pero ano siya?
Oral lang. Ano pong balak yung dito sa mga magulang na ayaw pabakuna ng mga anak po?
Well, I cannot blame them. Is there a law that I'll put them to jail?
One more question and we have to wind up.
I have to keep on calling. I'll be patient, calling, and efforts of our barangay health workers, our health workers in the health centers will continue to go out, continue to propagate and this information that there is a free services to keep their children safe from this type of possible sickness. Para maiwasan.
There's a national emergency, Mayor. Teen pregnancies are going up. Have you felt it in Manila?
Wala pa naman
PGH ito ha, PGH data. Okay, last question. Follow up.
Yun lang po, Mayor, yung anong future ng mga batang palaboy na napakarami yung sa Maynila?
Ang future nila, patuloy namin silang kakalingain. Patuloy namin silang kakalapin. At pag napatunayan kong sila'y may magulang, at nakuha namin sila sa 10 oras ng gabi. Kasi yung batas ng 8243 at saka 8547 ng Maynila, something to do with the 10 o'clock in the evening up to 4 o'clock in the morning. So, pag doon namin sila nahagip, at may magulang, ipakukulong ko talaga yung magulang. Papanagutin ko talaga habang pinangangalagaan namin yung mga bata.
Sa Boys Town?
We have facilities which is now ballooning in terms of population. But sabi ko nga, when I was, sir, tigilan na may nagsuggest sa akin na tigilan na yung pagkalap ng mga bata dahil naglolobo-lobo na yung aming pasilidad. Sabi ko naman, ang intindihin ninyo, di bali magkandalobo-lobo tayo dito sa pasilidad natin. At least nasa loob sila ng pasilidad ng pamahalaan, makakakain sila, papapaliguan ninyo, mababantayan ninyo, until dumating yung magulang. Dahil ako'y naniniwala, obligasyon ng national government at local government under the law, existing law, 8243 sa Manila and national law, na pangalagaan ang karapatan nitong mga batang ito. Pero nagkaroon lang ako ng pagkakataon, which is in this case, talagang iuhoyo natin yung mga pabayang magulang. Now, hindi naman sa pagbubuhat ng bangko. Hindi naman, no? Nabawasan, di ba? Nabawasan. Di ba? Drastically. Nabawasan. Kasi unang-una, hindi naman lolobo yung pasilidad namin kung nandiyan pa rin sila. So, meron pa rin ilan. Now, ang isang ipinagpapasalamat ko sa MPD at sa mga barangay at patuloy nilang dapat gawin. Di ba parang sa gabi ngayon, parang ghost town ng Manila?
Curfew?
Opo, pinatupad po natin. At talagang seryoso po kami. Hindi po ito bating panimula. Talagang mas gusto kong kalapin ang mga bata sa kalye kung hindi kayang pangalagaan ng kanilang mga magulang. I think it is our moral obligation as the father of the city to take care of these minors. Para naman hindi ko man masigurado na 100% ang pangangalaga sa mga minor de edad. Dahil kung meron man kakayanan na magpakita ng totoong pagmamahal sa mga minor de edad, ay kanya ng magulang. O kami, supplement care.
Thank you so much. Salamat po.
Okay, so Mayor Isko, thank you.
Thank you, Tita. Thank
for a
you.
very enlightening and instructive session with Samahang Plaridel. Can we make you an honorary member? of
Okay.
our group, Mr. President Estabilio, we shall make him our honorary member.
Well, thank you sa inyo, no? Thank you sa inyo.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for the opportunity. I hope you don't mind me asking you. You know, I've been asking a lot of help, begging, pleading, or literally asking a lot of people, even industries and economic drivers, corporations, or individuals to help and take a second look. Mag-ano lang ulit, lingunin lang nila ulit yung Maynila, no? Then let me take this opportunity, especially you guys, you know, you have an opportunity to help Manila, with all honesty. And I would like to ask for your help. You know, I'm literally begging you to sell Manila again. Sell in such a way that setting aside at just konting panahon lang, let's set aside political interests, you know, once and for all. Let's just care for Manila. Just yung kahit bigyan nyo lang ng breathing space, a chance to give a second hope, second look. Sige nga, why not? Tingnan nga natin tong batang to kung talaga bang seryoso tong batang to. Talaga bang gusto nitong gawin yung dapat niyang gawin. Yun lang. If there's an opportunity for each and every one of you, I really wanted to do something, but I cannot do it alone. In fact, the most valuable participation of you guys here is an information. The opportunity to extend such information. If you think that it's being, kung sa tingin nyo nakakabuti, yung, ano naman, maganda naman, help us. Help us, make Manila vibrant again. Kasi pag yun na nangyari, talagang sosok pa yung investor. Papasok talaga, maniwala. It's all about the packaging. And kayo ang pinakamabisa dito sa harapan ko. Ang pwede mag-package sa Manila. Ito lang ang balik ko sa inyo. Pinagkatiwalaan niyo ulit ang Maynila. Meron ako ibabalik sa inyo. With all honesty, I will literally move heaven and earth to use my youthfulness, my energy, my little concept, lahat ng uri na meron ako. Yun naman ang ibabalik ko sa inyo. I will not allow the city government to stagnate. Every day may maririnig ka. Every day. Kakalusin namin lahat with all honesty. Wala na tong anong tawag ito, mga holy cow. Sacred cow. Oh, that's what. No. Literally. While I ask you a favor to help us, we will police ourselves. We will clean our own house while we ask you to clean the frontage of your property. Kumbaga, yun naman ang ibabalik ko sa inyo. Kaya thank you sa opportunity na ito na ipinagkaloob nyo sa amin sa Manila, na makausap nyo kami. Now, there is no guarantee that we are going to be successful. But at least, please come together, all of us. Let's try all together. Let's just try. Once and for all. Because, stagnation, hibernation will not bring you anywhere. We have to take the risk. We have to try. And I will try. Lastly, sabi nga sa salitang sinabi ng ibang tao, I would rather try and fail than fail by not trying at all. So, there is no guarantee we're going to be successful with our vision to make Manila vibrant again. But one thing for sure at the very least that I can give you, Manila will be different today, will be different tomorrow, and every day it will be different. Gone are the days na kailangan si Eddie, si Patty, wala na talaga. Wala na. Kaya may ilang pa natitira dyan na kumakagastos sa Facebook, wagas. Namumuhunan pa. Alam mo bakit? Ito yung mga may Eddie dati. Ito yung may mga Patty dating sinagasaan ko. Tumutoskas pa. Maniwala kayo.
Are some of them still in City Hall?
Maybe here.
How will you work?
Here in Manila. Hindi, ano lang, ito ako ano naman eh. This is me now. Wala na, ito na ako. Wala na akong may offer. What you're seeing now, if you're happy with it, yun yung sagot ko sa'yo, tita. How can I maintain? How can I sustain? Kung ano yung nakita mo noong July 1, today is 2 months and 16 days. It will be in the last remaining days of this first mandate of mine, of ours.
Good luck. God bless you.
May awa ang Diyos. Kaya nga pinagpapasa Diyos ko talaga, tita. But again and again, I cannot do it alone. I really need all of you here, once and for all. Let's pay it forward. Pay it back to the city of Manila. Thank you very much.
Wait, one more question. When is your movie with Coco Martin? December daw. Is that for the MMFF? Cameo role or supporting role?
Then nakiusap lang si Coco eh.
O sa Provinciano?
No, it's a movie. It's a movie. And I have a participation also with my son. But I did it on a Saturday. Just so you know.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. May awa ang Diyos. May awa ang Diyos. With your help. Thank you. Manila, God first.